sail down there on day 4 of the Sunfish World Championships here in Lake Garda. So here we are, that was the 4-minute gun, the prep signal for the 7th race on day 4 of the 2022 Sunfish World Championships here in Lake Garda. It's windy and it's blowing out of the north, which is a new direction for us. So it's going to be like which side is going to be favored, which side is going to be the way to go. Sometimes you can make huge gains and huge losses if you pick the wrong side. JP Japanese is in first pretty solidly, but we have 6 races scheduled, so anything can happen. And right behind him is fellow countries. It's coming up to 3, 2, 4. That's 3 minutes. So, and we got Caterina Romero, who is in second, and Guatemalan Olympian Juan Megli is in third, followed closely by David Hernandez. So I'm going to be signing off here because we're in sequence. It's about 2:30 to go. So here we are at the 2022 Sunfish World Championships at Lake Garda. Well, that was the conclusion of race number 7 on day 4, which is Friday, September 10th. And I saw JP Japanese up in front. En also...
Ik snap niet waarom ze daarvan liggen dan. En wat gebeurt er dan? Het is een 24 uur. Want je bent uit het treintje, zit er niet meer net voor, moet ook iedereen langs.
And also, Dave Mendelblatt was up there, 02. I think Peter Stanton was up there. It was hard for me because I had a really bad race. I picked the wrong side. If you pick the wrong side out here, it is brutal. It is totally brutal. The winds are coming out of the north today, which is different. And they were blowing about 10 to 12. And it was just it was a tough race. I think the left came out really favored in the end overall. It looked like the right was favored and the left was favored, but here we are at the 2022 Sunfish World Championships here at Lake Garda, Italy. We have 94 boats and everyone's been sailing very high level. But there's a lot of tough spots because the fleet is so deep. So here we are, we're waiting for the race committee to reset, and we'll start up race number 8. We did a number 4 course, which is a red flag with the white cross on the triangle flag. It's a windward blueward twice around with a Hollywood finish, a reach finish. You can just see how beautiful it is. Okay. I'll get back to you right when things are starting up. So here we are, we're in sequence for the second race of the day, which on day 4 at the 2022 Sunfish World Championships at Lake Garda. This will be race number 8. It's solidifying up at the top with Jean-Paul de Tragenese. He was up at the top, and I saw number 2, David Mendelblatt from Florida, USA, St. Petersburg, and he's making his move up the leaderboard. I also saw Peter Stanton up there, but I was way in the back of the fleet, so I only saw them going downwind, unfortunately. So here we are, we're in a sequence for the 8th race of the 2022 Sunfish World Championship. I'll see you later. Turtles. Funny thing, he's not going to lose like more than one boat. So the bungee goes around the tack over here, and when the wind gets light like this is right now, sometimes the sail wants to fall on top of you, fall back on you. So the bungee helps keep tension on it to help keep the sail out when you're sailing dead downwind. So that's another reason why you'd want to use this bungee. And tack it around here. Some people tack it around the mast, or they go around the handle all the way up front. Oh my goodness. So that was the conclusion of the second race, which is race number 8 at the 2022 Sunfish World Championships here at Lake Garda, Italy. It turned light.
Okay, that was pretty fun. It'd get way
I am making bad decisions today, but the story of today on that second race, as the weather got light, the United States American sailors started to come up. We have a battle at the top with David Mendelblatt, number 2 boat, and also Mike Ingham was up there, and we also have that I saw in the top 10. So the Americans like this light air apparently, so good for them. And who else was up there? Of course, Jean-Paul and your normal top 10 were up there, but making the moves in the light air are definitely Dave Mendelblatt and Mike Ingham. Peter Stanton was also up there and possibly the top 5. And since I was back in the fleet, it was really difficult to see and see who was coming down, but I actually took a little bit of video as they were coming down. So I have no idea. It looks like some people are sailing upwind already. I'm not sure if the flags are down on this. No, the flag's not down on the signal boat. I believe that they won't start a race in this stuff. It's blowing like 2 now. They're gonna have to start towing people back, or a southerly is going to fill in. It's gonna be very difficult to get a race off because we have a time limit to deal with, which I don't know what it is. And then they're throwing up a postponement flag. AP, that's the red and white flag on the triangle. I think they're not going to start any more races, and my prediction, they will end race 8 and they'll resume racing tomorrow. So there's still people trying to finish. Okay. So here we are. My name is Lee Montes. I'm here at the 2022 Sunfish World Championships here in Lake Garda, Italy. That was the conclusion of race number 8 on day 4, Friday, Friday. So here we are getting towed. The wind basically died out here at Lake Garda at the 2022 Sunfish Worlds here in Lake Garda. And today is day 4 out of 5. We raced 2 races, and now we're getting towed back. It looks like the Americans did some movement today. I'm not sure if it was enough, but I saw Dave Mendelblatt, Mike Ingham, the usual suspects in the top 10 were up there also. I'm not sure if anyone had a bad day in the top 10, but I know JP was definitely up there. He's probably retaining his lead. I was way in the back, so it was really hard for me to say, so. Look at that. That is just a sheer cliff down. That's crazy. You can see little holes. Wow, there's a hole. Right there, there's a hole. Tunnels are going right through the sheer mountain. That's interesting. So that was the conclusion of day 4. We have Jean-Paul de Trajany is solidly in first place, followed by Caterina Romero, both of Peru. In third place, David Hernandez passed Juan Megli, and Joost van Aanholt is in 5th place. Peter Stanton is in 6th place from the Virgin Islands, while Mike Ingham from the USA holds top master and is in 7th place. Renzo Sanguinetti from Peru is now in 8th place, with David Mendelblatt making a huge comeback from his UFD and a bad first day, and now ended race 7 and 8 with a 1 and a 2 and jumped all the way to 9th place. And rounding out the top 10 is Marco Texador from Puerto Rico. The top junior is Stefano Pendola, who regained the top junior and is overall in 13th place. So day 5, last day, will be Saturday, September 10th, and they're going to start earlier and shoot for as many races as they can with the cap at 12 races, and they're going to start at 8:30 late Garda time. So this is Lee Montes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel here at the 2022 Sunfish World Championships, Lake Garda, Torboli, Italy.